Welcome to the 3D Ghost universe, a place dedicated to 3D creation and 3D printing. Another cool thing about 3D printing is that you can give life to your favorite fonts. You can print letters, you can print words, you can print numbers for your do-it-yourself projects, for decorative objects, or whatever you want. And the good news is that you don't have to be a master of creation to do it. So I will show you 3 simple ways to create it in Blender, but also in Paint or in 3D Builder. So we are in Blender and I will work on my scene. So first things to do, I will go to the scene, to the units, and I will do Known. Then I will clean the scene. Everything is okay. I will add right here a text. It's okay. I can have some information about the size of the text. Remember that it's in millimeters, so we want to write something maybe that will do 15 centimeters. Okay, so I will have to adapt the scale of my text. Okay, I'm now working on something that I want. It's the 2D object 0 on the Z-axis. Control A and I will apply Alt Transform. Okay, it's not working because it's a text, it's not a mesh. Remember that. So we go to the text right here, Informations, because I want to change the font. I will go to the folder and by default, you will be able to open the Windows Fonts folder. Personally, I don't want to go here because I have my own folder with special fonts that I bought and I'm using, like for example this one for the channel. So I go to the folder, I open a font, and it's okay. Now you can see the text. So how can I change the text? Obviously, I don't want to print text. So I go to Edit Mode by pushing Tab, and now I can simply use my keyboard to write what I want. I'm okay with that. Tab to go to Object Mode, and now I have what I want, but it's still in 2D. So now I have to click right, convert to mesh, and it's no more a text. I cannot change the text anymore, but I can adjust things like a regular mesh. As you can see, I have vertices, I have faces, I have edges. So now that I am in edit mode, I will push 3, I will go to face mode, I will A in order to select everything, and I will extrude to the Z axis in order to create a 3D object. So E to extrude, I will push 2 millimeters. Maybe I will push 5. It's okay for me. Go back to object mode and now I have my object. Am I okay with the dimensions? 20 centimeters on the x-axis, 5 millimeters, 5 centimeters almost on the y-axis. It looks good for me, so now I can do Ctrl A, apply Alt Transform, and this is my object. Now I can go to File, Export, STL. I will go in my folder, Text in Blender. I will click on Selection Only, like each and every time. I will export the object, and now I will be able to open it in Ultimaker Cura in order to print it. Alright, I'm in Cura, I'm opening the file, and it's ready to be printed. As you can see, no problem of scaling, the size is good regarding what we decide to print in Blender, what we decide to create in Blender, so we can say that everything is okay, ready to print. So it's now time to create in Paint 3D. Let's go to New, we go to Text, and of course we are choosing to create in 3D text. We change the font, always looking for the same, so let's go to K. Kids Fun, okay. It was at the bottom because it's not a regular font from Windows, it's a personal one, okay, that I bought. Kids Fun, okay, I create the box. I will wrote. It's okay for me. Now I can decide the size without any real precision. It's Paint 3D, remember, you are not working on the dimensions. 3D view, okay, it's a 3D object, it's quite simple. So before exporting, what I want to do is that I want to go to the canvas, to add a transparent canvas, and to disable the canvas. And now I can go to menu, to save as, a 3D model that I will call, first of all, I will go to my folder. I will call it letters, text in Paint. And I will decide to go to a simple format, no GLB, there is nothing more to export. We will go to with 3MF that Ultimaker Cura will be ready to open. So we can save. We go to Ultimaker Cura and then we try to open it in Ultimaker Cura. And the problem is that Mesh Tools add-on is telling you that it's not watertight, so it's not watertight, it's not something that you can print because it don't have enough density or thickness. But the problem is that you cannot even see the object because the object is typically too small. You are not working on dimensions in Paint 3D. So what you have to do is to open the 3MF in 3D Builder. And then in 3D Builder, we can see that the object is really, really tiny. So it will ask you to repair the object. It's okay for me. It's repairing it. Probably because even if we don't want to have it, Paint 3D add a canvas, but it's not a problem because 3D Builder removed it. And then I have my text. So I will go to dimensions, and as you can see, it's really, really, really small. So we will lock the aspect. We will say that it was 20 centimeters, I think. So we will go with this size, and boom, we have our object. So we will save it. Go back to the text folder, and we would keep 3MF, but this time it's text in Paint and 3D Builder. Save. We will go back in Ultimaker Cura with a new project. So we will go this time with the one created in Paint but modify in 3D Builder. Here we go. We have the object. We just have to decide where we want to put it. Click right, reset all positions. Okay, center. We will say center. Still not working. So what I will do, I will simply go to 0 with everything. Okay, still not working. What is the problem? The problem is when we go back to 3D Builder, we forgot to do a placement for the object. So we will rotate it in order to have it in the right position for printing. -90, okay. Object, settle, okay. Now the object is settled. So if we saved it once again, it's okay. We will go back in Ultimaker Cura. We will create a new project. This will clear the build plate. Yes, of course. And now we will open it. As you can see, the positioning is quite better. So this time, maybe if I go to 0 everywhere, Not really good, so maybe we will reset all model positions. Okay, still not good. So what we will do in order to avoid all this complication, it's save as an STL. No more problem with STL. STL, it's a better way to have a printable object. So file, new project, clear, and this time we will open an STL file and everything will be okay. Bam, no problem, we can print it. So now we will do it without any errors. I will summarize it in few seconds how to create in Paint 3D. So let's do it again, but this time with no errors. So we will open Paint 3D, new one, text, 3D, changing the font, 3D Ghost, it's okay for me. Maybe bigger, 3D View, it's okay. Canvas, transparent one, and I don't want to show it. I will save it as a 3D model. I will save it as a 3MF in order to open it with 3D Builder. Text in Paint, I will replace it, of course, okay. And now, text in Paint, I want to open it with 3D Builder. Okay, I will repair the object. I will change the size of the object. It's a big one. Now I will do a little repositioning of the object. -90, it's okay. Object, settle, it's okay. Now I can save as an STL, please. So text in Paint and 3D Builder, and now I can save it. It will be ready for Ultimaker Cura. Okay, as you can see, it's quick, it's simple, but you have to think to the workflow and to follow each and every step to respect the format and everything. So Blender, Paint 3D, and a little help of 3D Builder, you have to choose. I'm quite sure that you are now asking yourself why I'm not creating the text directly into 3D Builder. Simply because you can't. When you go with a new scene, insert an object, you can add some object from the library, you can load an object, you can load an image, you can go to your camera, but you cannot naturally directly create a text. So what we will do is to cheat a little bit. So we will go to, for example, Word. I'm choosing the font, I'm choosing the size, I'm typing my text, it's okay for me, and now I will go, I'm French, sorry, so the word ghost is not a French word, so Word is not happy with that, but no problem. So I go to the snipping tool, and I will do a JPEG from this. File, save as, text, capture, okay. Capture from Word. It's okay for me. And now I can go to 3D Builder and I will add a new object coming from an image, coming from the image that I just create. So, okay, open it. And now I have something that it's looking like a 3D object. So, inverse, okay for me. Forget about the texture, we don't really care, we just want to have the object. It's okay for me, maybe you want to have some smoothness, but it will destroy the object, so quite frankly, what you have is still good. So okay, and now you have an object. You have not really one object, because you can ungroup it and you will have a lot of objects, but let's get with this kind. Only this model, so it's one model, I will choose the size. Once again, I will lock it. I decided that it's 20 centimeters, okay. This time I will unlock because I only want to change the height. So we say that we want 5 millimeters. Okay. We will settle the object. Okay. Save as and STL, and we will call it text from Word and 3D Builder. It's okay. So now I can go back to my Ultimaker Cura, new project. Where is my text from Word? Here we go. So Blender, Paint 3D or 3D Builder, it will be your choice, but you have to know that with Blender you will have more operations to do, but of course your creations will be more advanced and you will have more possibility. And the workflow is quite easy. With Paint 3D, the creation is really easy, but the workflow can be confusing with a step-by-step to follow. And finally, with 3D Builder, it's an easy creation too, but it's still an indirect workflow.